like unwrapping the present. Find what's inside you, deep within inside you, that you may have walked away from. Sure, this might take some time. Here's a hint. Your gifts come so naturally, so easily, so effortlessly. You probably thought everyone could do what you do. Or maybe you walked away because you had to. Instead, I want to encourage you to do the work. Discover your gifts. This is where I begin the journey with my clients, and it's so exciting to watch them because this is typically the most eye-opening discovery for them. I call this continuous discovery because you'll find that once you open that gift, there's more inside, and there's this endless supply of gifts. It's fun and exciting. I encourage you to play with your gifts starting today and begin to notice what works and what doesn't. Allow them to become more natural and then begin to refine or tweak them. And once you've discovered your gifts and you refine them, I'm asking you to master them. That's when you start appreciating your gifts. And when you start appreciating your gifts and sharing them with the world, well, that's when they in turn appreciate, they grow in value. What comes naturally to us is exactly what we're supposed to be doing. What comes naturally to us is exactly what we're supposed to be sharing with the world. What comes naturally to us is exactly what the world is missing today. When you discover, master, and refine your innate gifts, you are always on purpose, and your unique purpose becomes more obvious to you every step of the way. Here's what I know. There is an amazing life waiting for you. It's your unlived, amazing life. The one that's been calling you all your life. The unlived life that called you to this very moment here with me. You know it's calling you. It's the life where you spin if you were created to dance and entertain. The life where you appreciate and share your gifts. And they in turn appreciate affording you the lifestyle you crave, desire, and deserve. You feel it or you wouldn't have listened this long, would you? Here's the problem. The amazing unlived life that's calling you won't just happen. It can't just happen, or it already would have. It needs to be stood for. It needs to be stood for by someone who refuses to take no for an answer. It needs to be stood for by someone who refuses to believe the reasons and excuses for why it's not possible. Listen, there are a million ways to talk yourself out of what you were born for, and other people have probably tried to do that to you. We've already discussed them, but there's only one way to have what you want. You must decide and choose it. It's not enough to say yes or maybe one day, but to choose it with every fiber of your being, with the support that virtually makes it impossible to fail. Are you ready to make that choice? Your amazing life has already chosen you, 100% chosen you. That's why it hasn't given up on you and continues to call you forward, begging you. Will you choose it back? I'm hoping you're nodding an enthusiastic yes. If you feel or know you need help, because some of those things that we talked about are so ingrained in you, I'd love for you to reach out, because I love working with amazing women and men who are ready to take the next step and really unwrap and get to that continuous discovery to go ahead and refine and master their gifts, and most importantly, share them out into the world to be exquisite and to allow us to experience the changes we wish to see in the world, one person at a time. Till next time, go ahead, Play with your gifts. Continue opening each and every one of those presents, those gifts, and be exquisite.